Nobody. Lord, I can't keep up. It's too much for me to keep. I cannot keep up. It's too much. Rapunzel, please let down your hair. Alright, no joke. Hey guys, welcome to my life. I wonder if this should be a silent life. Okay. Guys, welcome to my life. It's me. Just a different look. I think I should make this be a silent life. Oh, how happens up is it down your hair? Oh. Guys, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Welcome to a next of my Sunday life. I just want to welcome all the new subscribers here. Right. If you're a long time subscriber, still welcome. If you're just a viewer, welcome. Right. Whatever you are, just welcome. Yes. Just welcome. You're welcome here. Right. Oh, yes. It has been a great week. I cannot complain, but I must tell you, most of the days this week I was very tired, like very tired. I'm short, but I made it through the week, and I'm here today. Thank you, Jesus. It's been 7 hours and 16 days since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I could do whatever I want. But there's nothing, nothing compares, nothing compares to you. I would take myself to one night, let's see this one. I'm doing? I'm working miracle. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, guys. My throat is killing me. Like killing me. Okay, so today we'll be discussing the topic when they see you as a competitor, right? And a competitor is a person who take part in a contest, right? So this could be people, business, show, anything that has to do with competition, whether it's commercial or economic competition. Oh, so you're a football fan? That's nice. Is it cartoon football or real football? Okay, so yeah. So we're going to talk about our competitors. All right. So once there's always going to be competitors, around whether we like it or not. Even if we are not the one doing the competition, there are always persons who want to be in competition, right? They don't think that being in a competition is the way to go. Oh, buddy, let me run out here. Okay, thank you, cowboy. All right, so yes, thank you, cowboy. All right, so that's basically a competitor. Hi, Sean. How? Me too. Me too. Me too. What? Me too. You don't know what the person talking about. You say me too. You're a Jamaican. Only Jamaican alone say me too when they don't know what to say. Me too. Today is Sunday, Today is Sunday evening, right? Sunday evening. We are. It's a Sunday evening, and the time is 3:35 p.m. Sunday fun day, no. Sunday you go to church and worship. Or you stay home and cook your nice Sunday dinner. Your rice and peas and your chicken or your pork or your fish. Whatever you specialize in. You cook your favorite meal on Sundays. Some people cook before they go to church, some people cook after they come to church, depends on the type of church you go. And you make your nice juice and you listen to your favorite radio station. Well, you have some persons might go back to church in the evening, or they might go to other churches. Like some churches might have meeting at other churches, so you go to whatever church, right? But it's not everybody go to church. Just like where you are, some people don't go to church. whether they don't like church or they don't believe in church or they're old to go to church, they're old, they're too old to make it to church, or they have to work during the week. So when they work during the week, sometimes they are very tired, so they can't make it to go to church. So oh God, you people are so nice. Yeah, I guess you guys are so nice. So, yes. Alright, so let me continue. So who are your competitors? So your competitors can be anybody. They can be your friend, they can be your enemy, they can be your business partner, they could be someone who live in your household, somebody at your workplace, somebody in your community, even at the church, you know, at the center, wherever you go, you find these competitors, you know, trying to see what they can do or to bring out the best in themselves or other persons, right? All right, so who are your competitors? Competitors, you can have your friend, your neighbors. Is that a heart? Thanks for the heart. And you're watching, okay? So your sisters, your brothers, your family members can be your competitors. Your co-workers, yourself can be your competitors. Business selling the same product. Radio station can be your competitors. You have ear salon, you have the barber shop, you have farmers, you have churches, club, you know, children competing with other children, you have landowners, you have shops, you have parlor, you have store, marketing company, car dealers, and you have dressmakers, right? All right, friends. So sometimes you have persons who will try to be your friend or who want to be your friend, not because they really want to be your friend, but they want to know what are some of your secrets or what is it that's going on in your life that make you the individual that you are, right? So sometimes you might have a friend and your friend might have a next friend, and sometimes their friends are not your friends, or maybe your friends are their friend, depends, right? So in cases where these persons are not your friend, then you know that competition is gonna they're gonna be a competition, right? Because if for instance, if I have a friend who has a friend, right? So then I'm gonna tell, maybe if I don't like my friend, then I'm gonna tell her not to talk to you. Or maybe not to talk to you or not to do certain things with you because you're not a good person. So you're trying to keep a competition right there. So there will always be competition with the friend. Like they will say, for instance, let us go to the party, right? If you're a party person, right, then they're going to wear their best clothes, right? Or they might buy clothes each time they might go to the party. So there's always going to be a competition, right? And it doesn't matter what kind of friend you are to that person, then that friend doesn't want you to look better than them, even though they are your friend, right? And sometimes they don't always tell you the truth, right? If you, for instance, you look good, sometimes when they see you as a friend, but they see you as a competitor, sometimes when you try on certain clothes or a certain ear, they will say it doesn't look good on you, right? And then you, the individual, might not buy that clothes or that ear because say, all right, I'm a friend, I'm believing I'm a friend. So anything when my friends say, yeah, I go work with it because I'm a friend. But sometimes these same friend, right, as soon as you turn your back, you know, Jamaicans say turn your back. As soon as you them gone, them same one come back, come by the ear or by the clothes or by the shoes where them say never look good for you, right? So there's a competition there. So when you go to this party or wherever you choose to go with your friend, And you're gonna say to your friend, but are you see one seven that never look good for me, so why you buy? It's a competition because at the end of the day, that friend doesn't want you to know that you look better than them, right? Because if there is this guy at the party that she might like, right? And you might also like this guy, then not everybody stay the same, but you never know who persons are until you see the true colors, and they will try to dress and impress, that guy, because at the end of the day, their aim is to get the guy, right? And you as a person maybe don't understand certain things, but when sometimes you pick it up, maybe it's too late, and you say to the person, "You're supposed to be my friend." And then you have some of them will say, like, which friend? You understand me? After no friend, not in this. So you have persons like those who pretend to be real friends, but they are not really friends, they are competitors, right? And then you might have a friend who has a friend, and then when you maybe come to the party, your friend, the next friend might be talking you with that friend, saying, "Why do you keep friend with that girl when that girl can't dress good?" Or maybe the way how you dress to say, "We don't want her here because she cannot dress good." That's a competition there. They want to see who dressed the best. But not everybody can fit into certain things. So if you know you don't fit into certain things, just leave it alone, right? And competition takes a lot of money, right? To buy ear, to buy shoes, to buy your clothes, and all these things, right? So you don't want to be around negative persons who keep putting you down or telling you negative things that sometimes we are not in that state of mind where we want to hear negative things. Sometimes we just want to maybe hear positive, uplifting things, and sometimes if these persons aren't our friend, then they won't give us that, they won't console us in the way that we want to console ourselves. So, all right. So I remember I had this cousin, and this cousin had this friend, right? And they went to this party. They went to the party and they met this guy, right? So my cousin invited her friend to the party, and she went to the party and she met this guy. So she met this guy, two of the guys were at the party, but one liked her more than the other, but she chose the next guy because this guy has possession, right? So there you go in life. You have a competition for possession. Who can own the most material things. In life, whose parents come from certain background. Whose children come from certain background. What is it that you have to contribute to the family that you are going to have? That you are preparing for. What is it? Are some persons they prefer their child to or their grandchildren to get certain last name. If you come from certain last name, they say, "Oh, you're wealthy." Or if you come from a certain um name, they will say, "Oh, you're gonna be something in life." Or maybe they know that person as persons who own business, right? So this friend of my cousin, they went to the party, but this guy, both of them were dark skinned, right? But one of the guy trying, as in trying somebody who will work to achieve whatever they want in life. But the next one was a pastor's son, right? So, all right, and you asking me what pastor's son doing at dance? Well, you never know. Different type of person go to dance, because sometimes when you go to church and some young people, even the middle age persons, and they will say that where they're going this week or where they're going later, you might be surprised some of the things that they tell you that they do. And it's like, if you're not Christian or if you're not Christian, trust me, everybody want to find out what going in the world. Them don't want nothing miss them, right? They want got the latest party, they want wear the latest ear and the latest everything. So I have persons like those out there. So she went to the dance and she met this guy. One of them I would say rich and the other one was poor. So she chose the one that was rich, right? So this poor guy really like her, and like really, really like her, but he wasn't in the position to offer certain things and maybe the last name and the list goes on. Right. So she decided that she was going to take the guy whose father was a pastor. Right? And they say they are friends, and they talk and they laugh, and it's the friends I'm talking about. And they sleep in the same bed, they eat the same food, and the list goes on. Alright? When it was time for her to get married to the guy, right? And she only sent the friend an invitation. No, she only sent the friend a message to say that she was going to marry, right? As a friend, we invite you to one party and you meet this guy, right? And I say, alright, I'm a friend and she invite me at the party, yeah. You're supposed to invite me at the wedding too. But I just show you say friends, they have competition, they like competition, right? And as soon as they see as a competitors, they are going to put you in a little bracket like that. Yeah, you understand me I say? So, so the person only told them that they were going to marry and that's it. They didn't invite them to the wedding or anything at all, right? So tell me no. Tell me as a friend, how would you feel to know that you have a friend, you have a friend, we have a friend, we have other friend, and let her meet this guy and she couldn't invite us to the wedding? Like you couldn't invite her to the wedding? Like, okay then. Okay, it's my friend same way. So you still that hold it and I say, yeah, I'm a friend and yeah, maybe him have other friend, but me I say for your friend. No matter what too thick and thin, are you making find this guy or whatever? You should have invite you the winner. I say, alright, no invite him when you only invite close friend and family member. Alright, I understand that. So you invite a close friend and my family member. Because obvious now, so you're not a close friend of that person, Because if you were a close friend of that person, they would have invited you to the wedding. Alright, so when you keep on thing and go on and whatever you say, alright, since me and a close friend, my friend, and we are come from start and then me make you know this guy and blah 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 blah. You say, alright, so you're married now. You're going married now. Say, alright, so after you're married then maybe we can taste the cake because as a friend, say I go want to taste the cake and you look forward to your friend, I go give you make you taste beside the cake, right? Alright, so you're married and all these things. And as a friend, you couldn't send piece of the cake, no matter how small. Because I remember your dear one friend, your dear one friend, you can't put on your friend aside because you're dear one friend. So you're married and you couldn't send piece of the cake home. Oh, like really, like you are my friend now. So like when you have persons like those as a friend, you begin to think, am I dealing with the right person? Am I at the right place at the right time? Are these real friends, right? So those are some of the requests that we ask ourselves. So not because everybody smile with you and laugh with you, that doesn't mean that they mean you're good, right? Because you have a heap of people out there, them laugh and they smile with you, but as soon as you turn your back, a different some. Them have different, whatever, different things to deal with. Alright, so after she get married and she not invite her wedding, and she not say none of the cake come for her, right? She continue with her life as a friend. And you text her how much time, and you call her how much time, and she don't answer her phone. And you tell me say that I still friend. You must see her through the mirror as a friend same way no. You see, some people it's to give up on friend and then have a next set of people when are really easy to give up. They say, alright, maybe just having time. So me just pick up this piece of coffee. See. From a little boy the wedding call me Kyle and get pants up on my nerve. Everything in care won't come give me. Alright. So after you as a friend and you normally call and dim something you call to find out. Yeah, alright, all things you not answer. Right? Yeah, you start evaluate yourself now, like how want me do this person make them no want answer them for. Sometimes I don't know no do, you know. You don't have to do nobody nothing for them to answer them for. You don't have to do nobody nothing for them to call to you. You used to call to some person, you used to par with some person, and all of a sudden them stop par with you. Sometimes you don't do them nothing. And then conscience are bother them. Then conscience are tell them say whatever. Them guilty are things with them should have do what them never do. Yeah. Alright. So you as a friend and they married and they not invite you and they wedding and them not giving none of the cake at the wedding, right? You say, alright, I'm a friend, I'm a friend. So when you still like keeping that man say a friend and then you go get pregnant and you not tell your friends say you're pregnant. Eh? Oh, then I start blame your friend for things like for instance, or you go off foreign and you never tell her say you go off foreign, or you find one new man and you never tell her say so you start accuse the person now. You start blame the person now for the person look small. But you know you're guilty a lot of things. So you have some friends out there, right? They will go the extra mile as soon as them to themselves in a certain category, right? Them just think so them to move on. You are not the type of friend, you know you're not the type of friend to them anymore because them find other friend to move to work on to move on. So you as a little girl come from a little rural area, nothing not go on, you sit down the same way. I have a friend. When migrate and go a town or go a foreign and some of them make it up there and they no remember say yeah them different. No, not say we want things from them, but you can you know, and I say, say what one alright, although sometimes when we know say we don't make it up, then we are gonna start begging the things and begging whatever. But sometimes we don't really want nothing from. Because sometimes when someone no claim say we don't make it, we don't still want things from persons which parts don't really well would I say don't have it. When maybe them have made more things more than uno. You have some friend as soon as maybe them go to college or them get a little nice job and things are going in at the job for them. It's like them put on that different, right? Because you know why them put on that different, because they can't carry that different goals. So for instance, say you go to school and you study to be a teacher, right? You become a teacher now, so you start teach, right? You go find teacher friend with at school. Cause in a year man you say, alright, my friend back home can go come nowhere with me because first of all when them ask me say who she, I'm tell them who she, I will ask her, I ask them what kind of work them do. And you say, it's just a little girl waiting on my town when I work. You gonna say where you carry her go. You understand me? Say you have some persons as soon as them start work certain profession, as soon as them upgrade themselves and thing, them put on certain friends because enough for them mind, them just think that them person they no fit for carry go nowhere. Not even if you don't have them yard gates, right? So you have persons like those, and then you as a friend have to be starting back, all over. Say, alright, so you think to that person I did a friend, and then you have to go maybe find one new friend because you think say the person that was your friend is no longer your friend. You know, them feeling there, and then you say to then you start say like why you not have no friend, like you should have asked why you not my friend. you know when you as a friend has been into so many broken relationship and you still can't find that peace of mind there. That peace of mind there, that peace of mind, you don't really have somebody where you can trust, somebody where you can call upon. Them friend there. Well, after a while you lose them because of material thing, because you don't have the material things to par with them, or you don't have that kind of criteria to fulfill with them, because your name is not no friend anymore. Them people them. See, a friend like that who make you a competition to them. Sometimes you're not even in a competition with none of them, but that is how they see you. They see you as a competitor. See our next one on the list. I want long list. So you have your neighbors, right? I don't know. I don't know about the neighbors where they are competitors, right? As soon some neighbors they are nice and some neighbors they are not so nice. If for instance you start put up your plant flowers on your fence, them have a problem. Them a wonder why you are planting flowers, cause they want to look over your yard. They must say when you're planting flowers there, so how them are going to see over your yard? Or are they going to see over your house? They have some neighbor we have them goat or the animal we eat down the plant them when you plant. So you say, how me fi deal with them neighbors yeah? Oh my, supposed to deal with these neighbors that I have. But look here, what I've learned in life is that you know if you cuss and quarrel and go on the most with nobody over nothing. Them little something here with the part earth way don't even make no sense, right? You just pray to God and God will do the rest, right? You don't have to in and no contention with nobody because at the end of the day, it now put you nowhere. Try it and come back and tell me here. When you try it and come back and tell me because yes, yes. Try it and come back and tell me because you have some person you know, them just want to live bad with people. You know, them just want to live bad with people. Them just everything a contention, right? Even some people where you and them living in the same yard. And sometimes you maybe have one lime tree, you know, in the yard. And because you are pick lime off it and you know when you get no lime off of the tree, sometimes they remove the tree. Like come on. Why would you want to remove the one lime tree? And you know, see how lime is scarce nowadays. Lime scarce now because we as individual we keep on removing certain things, you know that is there. And so after a period of time, when we remove these things, you know, it's hard, you know, it's hard to get them back because those type of species no longer exist. They no longer exist, and therefore, you know, there's always going to be competition out there for certain things, right? So if as you can see, you know, there are not many lime tree here in Jamaica, right? And so lime is gonna be very expensive, you know, cause the less thing that you have is the more expensive it's gonna be, right? So if you live in an area where there's small amount of house, then house is gonna be expensive because there's a competition for house. So we are talking about competition with our neighbors, right? So sometimes you have some neighbors, right? You're not the type of person or the type of female we can maybe go a bush and go look one tick or make one line. You have some neighbors, you know, right? It's not like you and them live bad or anything, you know, and they would make their line, you know, and not and because they don't want you to put anything on the line because they don't want you to put anything on the line. Some of them, yeah, I could almost confess. Some of them, they will remove the line after they are not using it. I have some of them. If them ever see you hang any of the clothes or the few clothes on the line, they might remove the line. See a person like that, they are always in competition. You know, sometimes they get up in the morning, they rush to go hang our clothes. Oh no, them neighbor them. Would they ever that? Alright, talking about that, you have some neighbors, you know. Them they home like every day. Yeah. You know, some neighbors they just stay home like every day. Maybe the baby father is working and maybe they have to take care of the kids, so they don't have to go to work. And you know, the baby father take care of the kids, and you as an individual who have to work, you know, so you go work, and most of the time you get like 2 days off, right? Most time you get Sunday off because you know Jamaica we believe in a oh my lord, we believe in Sunday. So Sunday is like almost a holiday. You don't work on Sunday, right? And you get maybe a next day. Some people get Saturdays and Sundays, and some person might get a day in the week in which you can go and do your business, right? And you have some neighbors, them stay home like a whole week, you know, and they know you get day off, for instance, you get day off on Saturdays and Sundays, And Saturdays and Sundays, that is a day that they choose to wash, right? So you they home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes. Soon come. So you get day off Monday, Tuesday. Say at home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you as an individual work um Monday to Friday. Are you supposed to wash Saturdays or Sunday? Or they know? Yes, Skylar. They know that you wash on Saturdays, and that is a day they decide that they are going to wash. And then sometimes I whole heap of clothes, whole heap of clothes them wash. Take up the whole day and them something, and sometimes you as the individual, you can't get to wash your clothes them, and you have to go back to work. You have to you have to go back to work. You have to go back to work on Monday, and the time that you're supposed to take to wash your clothes, right? You have to there having this contention with persons who are not, I should say, how would I say? I don't think if I know the word to use. So you're supposed to wash. Then I watch the day when you get the day off, when you do your chores and whatever, and I cause pay contention. So I have neighbors like those who just waiting to happen, just waiting for the appointed time to happen, right? So that's why sometimes, persons choose to rent house that they alone live at the house, because sometimes I can't bother with a competition. You are other person a compete, and then the funniest thing is not the person place, it's somebody place that you rent. Not your own place, it's somebody place that you rent. So when we have persons like that, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for us as individual, to go through a peaceful day, because it's like they're always there waiting to happen. So welcome to my life, guys. So we are talking about competition. When people see us as competitors, right? When people see us as competitors, right? As their competitors. So we are talking about our neighbors, right? And you have some neighbors, them sit down on their yard like every day. Them sit down at home like every day, and you as a person, we're not working, but you decide say, alright, may I go run at the back of my house, and I go farm up run at the back of my house, right? And you as a little girl, remember you're not a boy, because most time my boys do yard work, right? And you decide say you go run at your back of your house, and you go farm. And you go farm little things like what you think you can farm, like maybe you might farm something simple like maybe some cash crops, or you might plant your cane, or you might plant your banana, and you have your neighbor sit down and I look over your yard like when the cane them ready, when the banana them ready. And sometimes you say, for instance, alright, you maybe don't want any green banana, or you make the cane stay for harvest, or you want pontificate the little cane go school and a fruit there or whatever. And you have your neighbor sit down over in yard, and wait for the sitting them for fit. And as soon as the sitting there fit, right? And them first I come cut it. And they no plan nothing. And them just they maybe have more property than you, or just as the same amount of property as you. And them sit down over the yard. I'll wait for a year or something then for fit. And then have it hard sometimes have to say, don't have any green banana over there. You don't have any ripe banana over there. You don't have any cane over there. Like what happened to for your hand? Which part your hand left? You know, say have persons like those who we call the competitors. Always competing for what my body. My body. Yes. They're always gonna be there. There's always gonna be around the competitors, right? Sometimes you not even know them, so them did that until they pop up. So you have your neighbors, right? And trust me, the neighbors, they are very good at competing, right? They compete for everything. They compete. Sometimes, when you ever have some neighbors, when you buy a piece of land beside them, and We don't have to call the surveyor how much time to survey the land. Just because say neighbor talk about say I just saw the line stop if you not Jamaica don't understand what I say. You know, and then decide say sometimes if you don't want to look up piece of margin when them a talk about say don't come over here or don't plant this over here, so this is not your property. Like come on. One of the things I'm not gonna have the land them for all the days of the life. Eh? Like seriously? We don't yeah, we don't move on or whatever. So always have some neighbor tell us say you must plan at the line because at the line that and you don't want to come over the line. Then when people look at it, they have nothing to do because you see if they had to go to work, they wouldn't have time I think so they're gonna think about some little petty stuff. You understand some little petty stuff like the margin of one property. And I like say for instance say the margin of the property I gonna make any difference. Like I don't like you want the land or whatever. And then you have a next set of people now, they want to come plant up your property for whatever reason. Sometimes them just love whatever. And sometimes have some neighbors, if you plant anything and it hang over them property, sometimes I not spare to do it for and them take it down. Like yeah. These are just neighbors. You have good neighbors and you have bad neighbors. You know them neighbor they we just can't please. Oh, welcome to my life, guys. Hope you're doing great. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday evening. And don't let persons get the best of you, you know. You have to just remind yourself of who you are. Look into the mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful. You know, no matter what, you are very beautiful because life is this. If life throw you lemon, you make it with lemonade, right? Life is too short to be thinking about things that are not relevant, you know, and to be arguing or cussing over things that are not relevant, you know. So we have to make the best out of life once we are still here, right? And you have to just believe in yourself, right? If you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will believe in yourself. So you have to just be you, do you, know what is it you can manage, yes, and just work towards it, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, they always say each tub, Jamaican, whatever, each tub have to sit on its own bottom, right? So each tub has to sit on its own, right? Nobody can sit down for you. You have to sit down for yourself. You know, and try to love yourself, embrace yourself, respect yourself. All I want you alone, love yourself, right? Because there's only one you and there's only gonna be one you. No matter what you do, you can't change yourself. You just cannot change yourself. You could have put on 10,000 million makeup and you wash it off, that's you, right? You could have put on different wig every time. It's still you. You cannot change who you are. You could have rub your skin till it whatever. It's still gonna come back. That's you. You cannot change yourself. You have to just embrace you, love you, and accept you, and just know so this is life. Yes, you know. Persons who find it hard to embrace themselves and find life very difficult, because you have to each time you have to do something to please other persons, right? And sometimes you don't have it, and sometimes you have to go out the way to get it. So it's not easy. It's not easy being an next person, right? So sometimes when the person come out the daytime, I wanna know what them go through to put on them makeup and their heels and their ear and their clothes. Sometimes I have some clothes, and the clothes are queasy, yeah. But in our mind, we have said that clothes that look good for me, and that it will go wear. And you know how uncomfortable it be for the whole day. For we sit down in the clothes, yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. So that's a competition right there. Cause you wanna look pretty. You wanna look pretty, so yeah. And sometimes when the wig hot And you torment under the week and say, yeah, me not take off the week, you go please yourself. Look here. You know what? I'm not even really full 1 week. I go about my business. I just gone seeing where depends where me I go. And if me just up and go somewhere and me feel uncomfortable, like very uncomfortable, me I take off a wig and put it somewhere. Me always walk with one scandal bag or one extra bag. A very rare me no walk with a bag. Yeah. So if the wig has squeeze me or whatever, I can take it off and put it in the bag. Yeah, and if you have a substitute to put on, if you know your condition, then you go know, then you're supposed to know what is it you're supposed to do. Even though you can't wear high heels, yeah, you go walk and wobble. No wear no high heels, wear flat shoes and go and where you go. You not please nobody. Because sometimes you wear high heels go out and then you come home and your foot are pain you, like your foot are kill you. You understand me? So not please nobody. You have to be yourself. Be yourself only. Be yourself only, cause when them gone on there, yeah, that you have to do with the foot will pain you. And sometimes your foot swell up on you. You know, nobody for call to, nobody for add no water for you and them something there. Sometimes you can't go and work tomorrow because your foot will kill you. Which one more important, the friend or the money? Think about it and let me know. Here. Think about it and let me know. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful week and try to make the week as productive as you can, because you know sometimes, even though sometimes we as workers, we work very hard and sometimes they overlook us. Sometimes the people them when do no work and them always get promotion. Them always get promotion and them don't do nothing. That is what you call competition in the workplace. Some person them just sit down and them don't do nothing. And then you sometimes them get trainee of the month, employee of the month, and all them something. I wonder what they do. What they do? Alright, so the next one we are looking at when they see you as a competitor. Yes, so I have different types of competitor out there. So to know them and how to work with them, right? So the next one, sometimes your sister and your brother and your family member. Yeah, sometimes they see you as a competitor. And I have some sister and brother, they live bad. You don't know what cause why they live bad. Sometimes they might think that the father might like, the mother might love this opinion more than the other one. Or sometimes, even though you maybe have same mother, same father, maybe different mother, different father, maybe one sister might come out look pretty. Oh God, I know. One might come out look pretty, or one might not so pretty. One might come out dark skin. One might come out look light. So it's you have something they call in genes, right? Some might have buff teeth. Some teeth might okay. Some teeth might white. Some might yellow. It all depends. You know. Some might come out normal. Some might not come out normal. So you might have a sister or a brother will always in a competition because of you. And I say, why you have to look like that? Or why you have to look like that? And always a good extra mile to make sure you see unhappy. Sometimes you put on your things and them use it out. Not because they want to use it out, but them just want to make your life unhappy. Sister and brother. Right? Sometimes you put on your money and them know say the money have to maybe pay the rent or if you buy a ear or do a ear or if you pay the bills or whatever, and them take the money and use it, and sometimes them not do nothing constructive with it. All because they think you're a competition to them. Them person them. Sometimes you live in a some house and them know say this is the dish that your mommy share the food in, right? And every evening or whatever, your mommy share the food for you. But this particular evening now, them decide to say, them are gonna draw you out. Them are gonna draw you right out. So them know say your mommy share the food in this dish, and them decide say them are gonna eat the food. And when your mother asks them, or whoever asks them, why you eat the food in this dish, they gonna tell us say, after me never know say a few dish, right? After me never know, but your mother gonna say, then you never know say at least me always feed so and so in a right. So there's always gonna be competition out there. Some persons, they're always gonna be in competition, with you for whatever reason. Welcome to my life, guys. Feel free to express yourself positively. Yeah. Welcome to my life. I hope you're having a great Sunday wherever you are. Just take it easy and don't make nobody push your button. Yeah, don't make nobody pushing up your button. Don't make nobody get the best of you. Just stay simple, humble, yet but positive, right? Don't make nobody be a driving force. I would just think positive and look beyond. Look beyond certain negative thing because the way some person live nowadays, it not gonna get no better. And you're gonna always have some person out there wanting to be a competitor. Just tell them not today. Or just wait till the game starts, right? And sometimes we don't really have any game, but just to let them understand that this is life, and this doesn't require whatever that they want, that kind of competition in life, right? Because sometimes competition only makes us a negative person because when we realize we're not getting through, or when we realize that things aren't working out the way it's supposed to work out, it can end up negative, right? So we just have to just think positive and create positive environment. Asleep, girl, I'm asleep in there. Hear that? Girl, I'm asleep. I'm going to tell him saying the sun come when me TV turn off in the Cowboy, I cook dinner already. What you want me sing for you? Hmm? I know you got about 10 live and come back over here. What you want me sing for you, sir? What you want me to sing for you, sir? What is your favorite song? Love song. That's a love song spell. What kind of love song? Jamaican, American, Spanish, French one. Hmm? I would name Freddie Jackson. Freddie Jackson? So no, 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 sing I name Freddie Jackson. You are. You are my lady by. Somebody can explain that to me because I don't understand. What is he saying? And I think it's a female sing. You are my, I'm your lady. The song say, I am your lady. Whenever you reach for me. What song again? We're heading for somewhere I'll never be. Cause I'm your lady and you are my man. That song, you are my lady and you are my, I'm your lady and you, I'm your lady and you are my man. The sound of your heartbeat. The feeling that I can't go on. That song you're talking? Cause I'm your lady and you're my man. Whenever you reach for me, we're heading for someone ever been. Right? Alright, so let's continue because look like I'm gone. Alright, so we are looking at when they see as a competitor. Right? So your co-workers, oh I believe tell me how your song start, make me sing it for you. Tell me your first line of the song start. Me I get old, me can't remember things and me sing it for you. I believe I could fly. Tell me how it start. I believe I could touch the sky. Let me see, me Google and find out how it start. Alright, let me Google. You Are My Lady by. Let's search for the first song. You Are My Lady by Freddie Jackson. Oh, I Freddie Jackson. Oh, sorry. See, me listen to the song them and me not even know so one singer named Freddie Jackson. Let me sing a song for you, right? I want to sing the song, Freddie Jackson. There's something that I want to say, but sometimes words get in my way. No, me not know the, me not know the lyrics good, you know, say. It's, I know the song, but I didn't realize, I don't know the song until I asked me to sing the song. I know the song, but I didn't realize that these are the words in the song. Look here. Sometimes I sing song, you know, and that's why I'm not really sing song in a public because when we hear the right version of the song, I'm saying, oh my god, I don't need to sing to Allah. Look here, I don't sing, I don't the song. Wait, alright. There's something that I want to say, but words sometimes get in my way. I just want to show you my feeling. Man, I know I'm go good. There's nothing that I'd rather do and spend every moment with you. You are my lady. I'm gonna sing the chorus here. I'm not gonna sing the chorus for. I'm sing the chorus here. You are my lady. My throat kind of gone, my throat are killing me. You're everything I need and more. You are my lady. You're all I'm loving for. I know the song. To be honest, I know the song. But I didn't realize I didn't. Okay, I've heard the song before, but I didn't know that I didn't know the song until you asked me about the song. Besides, I didn't even know you have one singer named Freddie Jackson. But I heard the song like a million times. I didn't know that one singer named Freddie Jackson. Well, at least I learned something today. I learned something today. Alright, I'm Google Michael Jackson song. I believe I could find. I never know this. Alright, alright. Maybe we can sing the Michael Jackson song. But honestly, I didn't remember that there's a singer by the name of Freddie Jackson. Look here, may I get old, and sometimes I have outer sight, outer mind. So bear with me here, bear with me. If I just know, say I just live, and alright. So I believe I could fly by Michael Jackson. Hold on, may I sing a song for you here? I'm gonna sing the song for you. Alright, by R. Kelly. I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I could see it, then I could do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I could soar. I see me running through the open door. I believe I could fly. I believe I could fly. I believe I could fly. Woo! I have a second verse. Never know so karaoke me I keep on here so. Being cowboy I never know so karaoke me I keep on here so. Well, at least me learn something today. Say Freddie Jackson. Only for Michael Jackson, brother. I know this song. I didn't. Everybody. Oh God, give me strength to face another day. A friend here looking now. Cowboy, a friend here looking at evening here. Friend here look. Friend here look. Friend here. Friend here look. How that art. Thanks for the art. Alright. Let me go back. Let me go back to love. Alright, so yourself. Alright, so we're looking at when they see you as a how are going to hear the song you wrote when how are going to hear the song you wrote when I'm not going to hear the audio? How do I hear the audio? Hmm? All right, so yourself could be a competitors. All right, so sometimes we compete with ourselves in a lot of ways. All right, so we might compete with ourselves, like for instance, we compete like to wear makeup. Like we just think that every day, every day you might get up and you want to wear makeup. Sometimes you're not even going anywhere, but you still want to put on your makeup. So that's a competition, right? To compete with yourself. Alright, so the clothes you wear, you just think that you have to wear one particular clothes for you to look good. So that's a competition. Like the ear you wear, like sometimes you are nobody that compete. You are alone that compete. But you just think, say, if you wear that ear, or you must buy the most expensive ear. And like me, we like cheap things. We like cheap things. We don't have to worry about the expensive things, right? So you just compete yourself with a lot of things. You compete where you sleep, what you eat, how you eat, how you talk to. Sometimes person don't even see you. And you say, alright, I go dress up today and go up on the road. Right? You and yourself alone in a competition. You want nobody. Alright, send in the poem. Text in the poem. Let me see what the poem you have. Oh, the song. Sending this art. Look here, not send a song because person can maybe steal a song, right? And then when it's listen to it later in my song. Or up and bust so me can come in a video and be a dancer. We can dance, you know. I will be one of your dancer, right? I dance for you in your video. Or I'll be a backup singer. You know when you're backup singer? Yes, so sometimes we compete with ourselves with a lot of things, you know. Sometimes we don't even know that we are competing until we find ourselves spending things, spending overspending. When we want the money to do whatever we want to do, that's when we realize that we don't have the money. Right, so we compete with ourselves in a lot of ways. Sometimes we wear a lot of makeups that doesn't make any sense, and then it kind of turn us off or turn off other person, so we compete with a lot of things with ourselves. So me find one new lover, Lord Jesus. All the days of my life I never really dream about him something about now it's actually coming to reality, and I don't really know how to deal with reality. Like reality is getting the best of me, so I will just not say people. Oh, Jesus, I love you too. I love you just the way as you love me. I just give my strength. Alright, so we have business selling the same product, right? Sometimes you might have an original business that might sell our original product, right? And because, alright, for instance, so you have a business you start, or a business, making it up there, making it, and then you realize, alright, people are gravitating to this product. Alright, then you have somebody out of the blues, they call them knockoff or fake, and they produce a product just like that, but it's not that product. Sometimes it's an imitation of that product, so you call it a false product. So there and then you would have the a competition there, because for instance you have a certain brand of shoes, right? But it's very expensive, right? So persons love expensive things, but then you have the poor set of persons who maybe can afford that type of shoes, right? So when this man come in with his business with a cheaper brand to that original brand, then this cheap brand will sell faster than the old brand, because one, it's cheaper and then it's affordable. So you'll have, sometimes you have persons may taking legal action against certain person because they are selling fraud product, because it's not registered, it's not legal, and it's not the original, but it just look like the original one, right? So that would be a competition. And then when you have certain product, when you have certain company that makes certain product, when you have certain company that makes certain product, like, I don't want to call it name, but you have certain company that makes certain products. So maybe, all right, I think that persons who make certain product, they go around and they sample, they sample the other person product. So you go in the market and realize, for instance, this is selling. You, for instance, you go in the market and realize that, let me say, shoes is selling, right? So you say, all right, then they realize that, are you see person in this particular shoes, and they say, all right, let me make a different shoes that look just like that, but is you have a different brand name, right? So you make a shoes and it look like this, and then you realize that you have different company making different type of shoes just to fit or to suit other person, like the upper class, the middle class, and the poor class. So you realize that persons will be able to buy certain food shoes because it is there and it's also available, right? So for instance, say you might come up with this particular shoes, right? And you realize that it's only in the male category, right? And then the next company might come out, all right, and realize, say, that that the shoes they are sell, but they don't have the female, right? So a company might come out now and they make the female version of the shoes, right? Then you have a next company might come out and say, all right, that I sell female, that I sell male, let me come out with the children one them. So you have a next company might come out with the children. So that's a competition here, right? So you have a next person coming out and say, all right, the male I sell, the female I sell, and pick me and sell. So let me come out with three in one. You have so you might have a company now with the male shoes and the female shoe, and you have the child shoes, right? So you realize the person I'm gonna maybe do the one stop, then I'm gonna say, alright, I'm gonna go over to the company because they might sell the male, the female, and the child. So when you go to that store now, you realize you don't have to go to a next store because they sell, maybe you have a husband or a boyfriend, you can buy shoes for him there, so you buy shoes for yourself and you can buy shoes for your child. So you have a one stop. So that is what we call competition. So there are always going to be competition for whatever reason. Competition in clothes, competition for food. Alright, so when you're packaging food, you have to be careful of your packaging because them people here, them want to know so the food look good. All when it not taste good. So the first thing a person look at when marketing thing is how you present it, right? So you're not gonna go in the supermarket and friends and see one potato. You see potato, right? And you see big over here, say little over here. So you're gonna want the big one, right? Cause you love big things, right? Then if you go to the supermarket and you see a potato, for instance, one is clean and one is dirty, you're gonna say, "Chow me but I've been nice up, man, me not wear pretty clothes or whatever." You're not gonna want nice up and you're gonna take the one that clean, right? You go to the supermarket and you see the package, for instance, made in Jamaica or made in United States, and it tell you the company and it have the date when it manufacture and the day when it expire. You're gonna say, all right, this look like a presentable. You're gonna say, all right, let me take that one, I can label. You go in a one supermarket and you see one potato, you don't know a label, you don't know where it come from, you don't know whatever. You're gonna say, you're gonna choose the one that is more marketable, right? So that's what we call a competition. So when a company realize that persons are buying the potato because, for instance, they have a label, then the next company might want to go into that kind of packaging. They might maybe want to add the company name, the company address, when it expire, and the date when it manufacture, and so that is what we call competition. So there is always going to be competition out there, because persons seeking to make sure their things are marketable. Cowboy is still there. Cowboy is still there. You can't find the song. Alright. So you have radio station. Alright. So the radio station, they might not see it as a competition, but yes, it's a competition. So for instance, no, back in the days, you normally have just the radio station. But now you have you have social media outs, right? So you have Facebook. So you find like each radio station, they might be everywhere. Like when they advertise something, they say you can find us at Facebook at mary.com, or you can find us in Instagram at mary.com. You can find us at Twitter at mary.com. You can even TikTok. They're on TikTok. Tell me, don't ask me what they do on TikTok. They are on TikTok, and I don't remember the last. They're on WhatsApp, and they will also make numbers for you to call them. So when, for instance, a person who lives abroad, and they realize, alright, so you might like a particular radio station, but you realize that you can't get to them from abroad, right? So over the period of time, when you realize that person wants to reach to them, but they don't have anything to contact them from abroad, they're gonna want to go into that competition of whatever it is that is active at the moment, for them to be a part. Because the more, what I should say, the more I don't know what's the word to say. The more involved, that's not the word, but the more involved they are, the more, or the wider they could get to more persons out there. So for instance, they would say nowadays, like for instance, say older persons listen to the radio. So you have persons listen to the radio. So you have younger persons might go in on YouTube. Yeah, they have YouTube channels where they can go live. So each radio station, they might have a YouTube channel, because they know they can gravitate the young persons on the YouTube channel. So you get the young person on the YouTube channel. So maybe the older person maybe on Facebook, right? Some person are on Facebook, so right, when they post certain things, you can't find them on Facebook. You have the younger persons on TikTok. You have younger persons on TikTok. So you might get I'm gonna say a next whatever there. Then you go on Instagram, the younger generation on Instagram. So, and they put them in the gleaner, and everywhere anywhere these the word's not coming to me. Everywhere they can put their brand, they are going to put the brand so that they can advertise themselves. So the more advertisement they have going on, is the more they will draw listeners, whatever they be. The more they will get their brand out there, the more, I don't know. But nowadays they have something where, what they call it, I don't remember what they call it, like the best radio station. So they have a competition where they have maybe the best radio station. No, so they want to make sure they do everything that is in the spotlights, so they can draw persons. So that's a competition right there, for instance. So if you have, for instance, a one radio station might have in a competition, maybe you have road show, right? You maybe not go call that road show, You have to come up with something else where you say, all right, parade. Just I say parade. So next, but then again, you have to have sponsors. So the bigger the company is, the more sponsors they will get, the more persons they will get to employ, and so they will provide jobs for individual. And the more person they can employ, the more they will will tell persons, oh, you know, so that radio station about this go on with himself, and then the more persons you have, the more persons you will invite to listen to that radio station. So there's always going to be a competition. So as soon as them hear say something out, they're going to be a part. As soon as there's a social media drop or is out, they're going to want to be, because they want to catch people on it, because they might go say, all right, I over this, so everything I go on. So me put whatever over here, so then person will be able to see me. You might have some persons, they might go on Instagram, but they might not go on Facebook. You have some set of persons, they might go on YouTube, but they might not be on TikTok. You have some person will tell us say play it up so they don't listen to radio. People not take their money and go buy no radio. Like a first time when persons used to take their money and buy radio. If you want to listen to news, you can listen to TV, you can listen to radio, you go on YouTube, even TikTok nowadays are carrying news. So every the gleaner, so if you don't want to buy the gleaner, you can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, Twitter, and I don't remember the new one that come up because I never follow up social media like that, yes. So what I'm saying, there's gonna always be competition out there. And as soon as something drop, you don't have to say, alright, over radio alone certain thing published. No, you can go on YouTube or whatever. So when these radio stations realize that they can put out their whatever on certain social media, then it will be better for them, and the more acknowledgement they will get, and then they will get, maybe they will get viewers choice, because there are viewers everywhere, and the more appearance they can make at certain place, when as a radio station they can get involved with the people, then the more more you will have, if you're following me. Something nice cooking. All right, so you have ear salon. All right, so nowadays, yeah, word of mouth here. So I want to welcome my newest subscriber here, Cowboy. I wonder what keep him so long over here. Normally not gone about in business, but Cowboy, are you a Jamaican? No. Alright. It's a moon movie. Alright. So we have ear salon, right? One time gone, you could maybe go to the ear salon too. Okay. You could go to the ear salon to maybe creamy hair. No, you go to the ear salon, you can get any hairstyle, right? You can get the ear braid, you can get the ear lock, you can get the ear cornrow, you can get the ear twist, right? So if for instance you have a ear salon that maybe do one thing, like maybe creamy hair, right? You as a mother maybe want your ear to cream, but you maybe have a child and you want the child ear to cornrow, because you can't cornrow the child ear. So you know, so the salon with parents and do everything like maybe cane roll, cream. I don't know if they say jerry curls, but I see person jerry curls the ear, jerry curls, make weave. I don't know all of the ear style because me not do ear, me not do ear, so me not really got ear, just so me not know them do this. So yeah. So the more business you have going on at the ear salon, the more customers it will take in. And also you have, I don't know if it's, I should say ear salon, or should I put the barber shop in one. I say I have some barber shop, they might cut old people ear, not really old people ear, but like the big people them. And then you have the salon when might cut the young boy. And tell say, alright, them can't cut the old people ear or the young boy, whatever. So when you merge, for instance, say you have maybe four barbers at one barber shop or salon, whatever it be. So persons will come here, so as an old man, and him I come cut him ear, him can carry him son can do him, you know, in ear. And if you're a rasta and you want your ear groom, you have some man with groom. I don't know what them name, so not ask me what they name. You have some man with groom, groom ear, and also you have some barber shop that merge with the hairdressing shop. So if for instance you can, yes sir, me soon come. So you can merge the barber salon and the hairdressing shop. So for instance, if you're a female and you have your son and you want your ear for do, are you gonna do your ear? I'm gonna do my ear. You can go at the same place, go do the hair there, so and then you go trim your ear, trim the child ear. So when you have, different variety of advertisement at once, I don't know if it's salon or whatever name, it will make business better off for them. So and then again it also reduce the cost of living. Like for instance, if I rent a place, if I'm doing hairdressing and I rent a place, right? And the rent is very expensive. For instance, say it says $30,000. I don't know much per salon, but some of them are very expensive. It depends where you live or whatever. So you rent a salon for $30,000, right? And it's very expensive. Maybe you're making the money now, but you don't want all of the money alone go for bills. Cause remember you have to go pay bills at your house. You want food for buy. Your woman name for mine and there's something there. So if you can get like maybe four other barbers to put in the salon, or in that area, you could divide the 4 into 30. 4 not 30, how much? 4 4 is 32, so maybe less than $8,000. 7 4 is 7 hour 28, so maybe about $7,000. Yeah, so from $30,000 I could have reduced it to maybe $7,000 something there. And then again, so if you have maybe four barbers, and you get one hairdresser, whatever, yeah, you can put it in there, so you have five into 30, 6 is 30, so you'd lower it down to maybe $6,000. So instead of paying this $30,000 for the month, you can pay just $6,000, or maybe less too, depends how wide is the space. So you have, the instead of, you will have competition with other persons out there, because some persons just want to do a one stop shop. Yeah, if you follow what me I say. You know, want to know, say for instance, say you have your ear for go do, and you have to go here, so and then your son you have to go cut, and you have to go way down the road, or go drive go way down the road, yeah. So there's gonna always be competition. So you might find some business making more money, because maybe at the location or whatever, some person will choose to be in this area. So if the business place is in a town area, then you will find persons going into the town area, because when you're going to the town area, you might be able to get your ear done, and then you buy food. Which one? Oh yeah. All right. So yeah. So when the business are in the town area, like when I get a little pay or whatever, you can just make one stop. Just go in the town area and you do your business and you come home back. But if, for instance, say the barber shop there, so the salon there, so and the supermarket down there, so you have to make several stops, and sometimes the money is not there. Cowboy, all your English teacher. Your English teacher must proud of you. Your English teacher must proud of you. No, man, see. But then I'm gonna teach English, because when we talk English, it's not how we write English. Yeah. and then we Jamaican, we just love chat patois. Not everybody, but most of us, we chat patois till sometime. When we do public speaking, we don't know how to construct construct a proper sentence. You understand me? I say, so we just chat anything. We don't know if we ever listen to interview, and then them start out with the English, then all of a sudden, I say, for instance, say, they say, what is your name? I say, oh, my name is John. I say, and then some of them twang with it too, and I say, oh, I say, where do you come from? I say, you know what, I come from Jamaica. So you find, I say, we Jamaican, we like when we go anywhere, we'll talk properly. But you see, like if we have a constantly repeat or explain ourselves, we can't bother the whole part English, we just drop the patois. Yeah man, we just drop the patois there. Like we say, alright, say we are Jamaican, we have a chatty patois. We can't keep up with the English. So nowadays, now you find they putting English into the schools, right? Because they realize that, I don't know, but I'm just saying that they realize that some person they can't speak proper English, like myself. Can't talk proper English, like, come on. So they begin to train the children from early to speak English. But trust me, you can't go to some school and chat English because put them to understand, because you see when you put them there yard and the mother say, "Go over there, so move from there, so shut up." Yeah, they putting them. These children they kinda used to that. So you see when you go into the school system and the teacher is going to try to speak proper English, it's going to take a good while for them chatting English. But, teacher will say, "Good morning, students, and how are you doing?" Alright. Pitney not understand that, you know. Teacher have to start to say, "Morning, Pitney," or "Morning, children. How we know do?" Yeah, you have to chat the language where them understand first, and then you work in the English. So it's kind of hard, but yeah. And then again, the the cartoons that they have now, it kind of help, because nowadays the parents them kind of give the children them the tablet, so the tablet them go to so anytime parents they want want free them mind, or just want have them peace of mind, them give the tablet them to the children, and then some over there so whole day I eat tablet. Yeah, I use I use tablets. Them not eat, them not sleep. Something of you said, "John, you don't want something to eat, and so you're hungry." No, no, mommy, me not hungry. Sometimes hungry I kill him, you know. But then don't want to come off of the tablet. So we have to monitor them more. You understand me? And then because the cartoon there they kind of speak. I think it's an English version of whatever. I mean, I really know of no cartoon. Maybe have the patois version, but it's like the crucifixion. No, they start have the patois version of the crucifixion. Yes, what I'm saying is that the children know they kind of learn to speak the English from the cartoon. So you find some of the students or the children here, the younger ones, they speak in proper English, all because of the cartoon that they watch, because the cartoon speak English. But you see some of the people in the chat part right now, they not speak nothing in English. They don't understand nothing in English. But they have to just understand say, a Jamaica they come from when they start chatting patois. Alright, so the farmers. Alright, so you have farmers in competition, right? So, for instance, if a farmer knows that, especially, right, you have some time when the farmer will produce cabbage, right? So there are times when certain things in the market, the price goes up. So so the price goes up. Um, when the price goes up, when there's a shift in the supply system, then there's a drop in demand, right? So when the price goes up, you have less supply, right? Because the price only goes up when there's lack of availability, right? So for instance, if there's less cabbage, if farmer produce less cabbage this season, then the price will go up, because there will be a demand for a cabbage, right? But if for instance, let me tell you. So like for instance, there's a demand for a cabbage now, right? Then farmers them go on catch a crop. We call it catch a crop for the next term or whatever. So when each farmer say that they want to catch a crop for next term, maybe that particular term right here you'll have a lot of farmers producing cabbage, because they say, all right, last year or last term, the cabbage is up on a good price, so they want to catch the crop for this year. So when you have a lot of farmers getting the crop this year, then the price will go down, right? Because there's a shift in the curve. All right. Because there are a lot of cabbage out there, then to make it simpler, because there's a lot of cabbage out there, then the price will go low. So the more produce you have of the same variety, the price will drop. So the less produce you have of that variety, the less cabbage you have, then the price will go up, right? Because it will sell dearer, because there's less cabbage in the market or in the field, and there's a demand for cabbage, so the price will go up. So when farmers realize that certain produce are, and then you have a next set of farmer will only produce whatever because maybe on the pests or the disease that affect them, then they won't be producing certain things. And then again, they won't produce it because maybe of the soil type. So there's a competition there. So if for instance they know that tomato, most farmer can produce tomato because it's a short-term crop, then they want to produce a tomato. But if it's a long-term crop, then maybe they don't want to produce a long-term crop because they want the money and they want it now and they want it fast. So there can be a competition with the farmers there, by producing certain crops and the location of the crops. Because if for instance say if I can go to, for instance, right here and get the tomato to buy, then I wouldn't want to go here, right? So the nearer the produce is to the market, then the more persons will buy, right? So if for instance when this product criteria is finished, then I will move to this location, right? Because this isn't the spot where the next produce is. But nobody now go way out there to go buy produce. Whereas if it not have that much quality. So it depends on the quality, the supply, and the demand, and how much you're going to make out of it. Right? So welcome to my life, guys. I hope you're learning something, right? I hope you're learning something. And the topic is when they see as a competitor, right? All right, so even the churches nowadays having competition, right? So some churches gone were the days when you only had church, right? You go to church, you sing and you clap and you dance, and the list goes on, right? Some churches, they don't believe in music, right? Some of them they don't believe in mic. Some don't believe in make nice as in hallelujah, praise the Lord, or something, a business and something, right? Some persons, right? So you have the new generation, so the older generation, they like maybe things that are maybe calm, especially in certain churches. They want to have a peace of mind service. While I have some church, they say me can't buy the day church. So they want to go to church and make whole pan and say praise the Lord and then singing all day. And when pastor preach them, then they are singing and say hallelujah. Like when there's nothing to say hallelujah about, them still say hallelujah. Right? So there's a competition out there. You might have some generation saying they're not going to this particular church because their church now wow with nothing. And then again, children they like gifts. So any church, that they're giving gifts or whatever things that children like, they will go to that church. Even if they don't like the church, they might go there because they say, alright, when Christmas come, you might get pencil or whatever, you get a little token. When back to school come, you might get a book and a little pencil to go back to school. When Easter come, not every parents can afford bun and cheese, or not every believe in bun and cheese, so you might go to the church and get bun and cheese. And the list goes on. So when children know that they can go to certain church and get certain things, then they will go to that church. So there's a okay, cowboy. Please take care of yourself and be a good citizen. And I love you too. I love you too, right? So take care and be a good citizen. Even though I soon close my life. Well, what time are they even now? Yes. Yes, and then again you have some churches, they start to have live. Yes. They start having Facebook live. They having YouTube live, Instagram live, TikTok live. So the churches are everywhere, because, and some of them, maybe it's all about the money. Well, I could be wrong. But when you go on certain lives, then you can get, I don't know if it's subscription or money or whatever they get. Right? So you're not only collecting offering in the church itself, but you are collecting offering online. So they will tell you that this is my account. This is where you can donate your PayPal or my bank account or whatever it is. Yes. So it's always available. Yes. So the churches are in competition, whether you believe it or not. So they are there for whatever reason. And who can keep the most events for the year to get certain amount, and who can have the most member. The more member you have, the more money you will get. Also, you have clubs. Right? First time gone, you used to have regular clubs. right? So now, even the clubs, some of them they're having round robin, they're having dancers, and the list goes on. All right, so children having competition. Oh, so you're from Seattle? You're from Seattle? Okay. So I'll take the picture, and when I have time, I will look at it. Okay, my friend, enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your week, and be a good citizen. All right. So competition. So children having competition with other children, right? So nowadays, especially, you have some children they go to school and I tell them. The other day I was in KFC and I was waiting on my number to call, and this college student in their uniform, and one was saying to the other one, "My mother rich, you know," and she had tell the other one where our mother I go buy for her. I mean, like, them children they don't understand. Them don't understand certain things. Them don't know the sacrifice sometime where their mother I forgot you just for have where them have, So them see them parents with certain things and they don't know, but they must say their mother rich. Maybe their mother rich with you, but I don't know. Your mother rich. Yeah, your mother rich. Yes. So I'm just saying that you have children having competition with children. And the other day I was at home and when the holiday school over and I heard a child saying to her next child, she was waiting to see the type of bag that the next child was wearing. She wanted to see the brand, the brand bag. I'm here one next one I say, at 26,000 my mother pay for my shoes, and I'm like, you see, who tell him how much money they pay for their shoes? If I them parents, or are them just hear somebody with like 26,000? I know how hard for one parents for all 26,000 in their hand. Some parents, especially if you go buy one shoes, right? So now I kind of understand how the shoes conflict come up. Why nobody no want nobody take on their shoes, right? Back in the days, like even now, you have young men, some young men they come to school and they have on this expensive bag. Sometimes not in the bag, not a thing, not even one book, not in the bag, right? And the bag empty. And all in them bag, some of them is the something where you use and rub it head. Forget it. I don't even know what that's something in here where you use and rub up your head and it kind of make you look like a yeah Africa whatever Africa whatever it be. And then they have one shoes brush where when like morning time, evening time, even afternoon, them have the shoes brush. I brush out them clocks. I mean like come on. And the female them every minute they run gone a bathroom. Go put on makeup and something. I'm not grudging body, but I'm just I tell you the competition that is there for these young people. They compete. They make sure I tell them mother say which bag they want to carry to school, the type of shoes that they want to carry to school, how tall they want the uniform, make our own shorts. And if they could have wear falls here go school, then I tell them praise which falls here they can wear go school. But I'm kinda glad to say the school, although me hear the minister say them are gonna start implement the dress code for children that go to school, but I don't know if I understand what they are saying. But anytime you can tell a student at school how if you just come at school and what if we look here and done in place done because they're gonna say, oh, you ain't give it the chance no for run school like I'm gonna say no, whether you believe it or not. So we have to be careful what we say to these children and how we do to these children and the uniform where we allow them to wear because little time to come, then them start already and it's gonna get worse. Things not gonna get no better. No matter how we preach and teach and carry on, this world not gonna get better because the Bible and how them operate and how them see people operate and then children are having children. So we have to just know say, yeah. So you have children having competition with children. Right, and then sometimes them see one little boy at school part, them claim say them like or the boy like them. Trust me. And then do everything in the world. Sometimes them all as call school. Them gone down a match. You know, I mean I know how there is and then you have some school, because of the rules and sometimes even though the rules are there, it's not implemented. So if even one girl come and match him and say, then I send them back across right because they must say they don't want the student name this and that. It's not like back in the days when you could talk to a child and I said to a child, do this or don't do that. First of all, you can't talk to them as somebody might pick there. Not even in the classroom, much less outside of the classroom. Can you have some school? As soon as school over, the teacher will tell you that they don't busy with the student them because them hard for control. You can't even say nothing to them. Much less we go. Just to say you can't even say nothing to them because this is the type of generation that we are raising now, the competition of children in school. And if they get in an altercation or a conflict with somebody else, you can't say nothing to them because they're gonna say, because you make me never do whatever to the boy or to the girl. So and then again, after you deal with them, you have them parents who come deal with too. And it's like and maybe I them are raise them parents because you're not supposed to make well, you can, but depends on the conversation. You're not supposed to make your child I tell you what we do or how we do. I tell her say, for instance, when you see me at school or whatever, I tell him mother and then parents say when you see me at school, must come at school or whatever. Like I understand. That is where the world going and we can't do little or enough we can't do little or nothing about it. Because then they have law enforcing parents against their own children and what they should do and what they shouldn't do and what will happen to them if they do certain things to the child or the children. Oh, Lord, give me strength to deal with. So the next one is landowner, right? You have competition in landowner, right? Sometimes when the landowner want the money to do certain things, then they will sell the land for the or no money, right? And then it depends on where the land is located, right? If it's in the country area, then you know the land is gonna cheaper, right? Than if it's in the town area. So all I went a while. The other day I was listening to the news. I'm hear them as say almost about $10 million, $40 million. Excuse me. About $10 million, $40 million for piece of land up up a cherry garden or up a town. I said, my. I saw land expensive. I said to myself, say, no matter how long I work with the government, all my life, I could never buy a piece of land because if I saw land expensive. And I like you can build maybe one 4 room, and sometimes I want a little house you can build upon it for just a little piece of land. Right? And then if you come to country, maybe you could get maybe 3 times or maybe 4 times that piece of land where you pay for that. Look here, if you come a country and I buy one piece of land for $14 million, you could almost buy the whole of country. Cause land of country kinda cheaper. Like especially in the rural area. You know some nobody not really go up in the rural area because the far they on town or far they on road, nobody no want them land if you buy unless you go do maybe do agriculture or whatever. You understand me? So when we have landowner, then there are going to be competition. Sometimes they will sell out the land in the rural area for little and nothing just to buy piece of land in the urban area because they know that they can do business there. No matter how small the land is, they can use that piece of land and do business, and in a no time they can get on the way going. But if they're a country and buy one piece of land, maybe I must say farming alone can get you somewhere. Because if you even if you buy land a country and if you make house and sometimes just a distance where if you carry the material go, they might charge you how much money. You understand me? And then if you build the house again, it could have been triple times. Well, the just to carry the material go up maybe if I power hill would have been triple times to build the house. Then if you go buy it in a one. Why it rough. Easy. So we are talking about competition. Competition, our competitors. So you have persons choosing to buy land in the urban area than in the rural area because it's more marketing in the urban area than in the rural area, right? Even shops, right? You have some shop, especially in my area. They they're selling, for instance, say one item, the same item on the main road. It's more expensive. When you turn in they call it in the street, it's kind of cheaper. So the farther you are from the main road, is the cheaper the things be. When you go up on the main road, the more expensive the things be. Okay, my baby, so that's nothing, man. Company level, I'm not telling you. You understand me? So there's always going to be competition. Sometimes over little or nothing. Sometimes what we are compete over don't even make no sense. But them just think say if them not compete, them not feel good in themselves. Right? So you have the palo. I remember back in those days when they maybe have maybe one or two palo in the town area. No. Everywhere have palo. Everywhere have palo. And when I heard about person setting up palo, and I was like, I wonder what am I going to keep palo doing it? Right? And nowadays people did left, right, and center. Yes, a person did left, right, and center. You always have space. You never maybe go one palo and then tell us say the parlor full because the parlor owner them have maybe one or more parlor. You understand me? So there's gonna always be competition, and then the service that each parlor offer. Say persons even though their loved one has passed on, they want to make sure say them get the best service can ever offer. And then sometimes when you go to certain funeral, and yeah, when the person has passed on, they want to know is which funeral home you planning to send the person to, and I'm gonna tell you, say, look here, send the other one day, send the other one day, or send the other one day, right? So them start to advise you on the type of or the parlor you should choose, right? And then when you go to funeral, I'm ask which parlor you send him, and then some person they will go, they'll look at the casket and then they will look at how they maybe dress the person. The last funeral I went to, and they gave away a plaque at funeral. I mean, like, plaque at funeral. Yes, they gave away a plaque at the funeral. I said to myself, say, I mean, I say the first funeral I go, and then give a plaque at funeral. All because the company allow the body to be at that parlor. So when persons, in the congregation realize that they got a plaque, what got no person I go want for them family member go at the parlor there because they want to say, alright, we are gonna get plaque, right? So there's a competition start to build up right there, and the service fee and the service that they offer, whether you get whether you get bands with it, whether you can get for burial cemetery, how much program, how much button, how much marker I think it be. So you have all these, and what is the package, include how much for the package, and all these details person look at, and they want to make sure that the company that they're putting their loved one body at offer the best service ever, because they don't want to pay like how much money for whatever, and at this you get where they can pay the same money our next company and reasonably you get whatever, and your body look after nice, you get a good funeral, so we want to they want to make sure that they're getting their money's worth, right? And look here, the Jamaican people are them no wrong to take their money's worth, and Jamaica and them silver and also they are looking for the best, and sometimes they're looking for the hype funeral and them something. So, so if you want hype funeral, you go to this funeral home or whatever. So that is how competition comes into play, and the list goes on and on and on, and we could continue till tomorrow, but we have things to do, and night is coming on and so on, right? So the other one is store, right? You have some store, them no care zero. I don't know if I true them know say persons that come at them store come buy things. Them no care how them talk to you. Then sometimes you stand up in the store, nobody not ask to say, you getting through? Are you getting through? You say anything when you want and them something they know. Well, you have some places the customer service okay. But sometimes as soon as them get used to you, you have to wander for the same place. And you say, oh, maybe them just have a bad day. You understand me? Look here, sometimes they can't tell. Sometimes you go there and you say, for instance, you what you would, and then you have some customer to them just come there to make trouble. Them no want nothing, and them ask you if you have no size, not this, or if you have no size, not that, and the list goes on. And sometimes they don't want anything, right? We have some, then person might choose the store next time they might go to, whether they want a store pleasing, or they want the best item or the package or whatever. So sometimes if you can get an all inclusive at the store, then you will choose to shop at the store. But if you think say you just maybe want to go buy where you buy because this is a store cheaper, and it's the same thing, then you go to shop at that store, and the list goes on and on. So you have some store, sometimes they'll send out their workers to go to other store to find out, for instance, how much they sell for these shoes, or how much they sell for their clothes or whatever. So there and then they'll know how much the price they're for, right? And then if, for instance, say if you are a store that sell maybe clothes and shoes, maybe a next store might come up and they might sell clothes and shoes and pot and bathroom settings and them something there. So when persons realize that they can get a one-stop shop at certain store, then they're going to go to that store, because it's alright, I don't have to spend the whole day walk up and down in a town, and then sometimes you get to things, then you have to walk from here to go down there. So whereas if it's a crowded day and when you have other things to do, you have to walk up and down, and sometimes you don't get the things in when you want, and even when you do see them, it's not affordable, right? So all these things persons take into consideration if they can, what they can offer, and sometimes the store might have certain things, but it's not affordable. You might want it, but the price is high, So when you find us, then again you will say, for instance, if I walk, go there and walk there, so I walk there. So maybe I might have to buy juice, and then I say the money when me would have to pay if you buy juice, or maybe person for drop me from here, so I go right this. So then it's better I buy this one even though it's dearer, and then you look at the quality of the store, and then you might look at how the persons at the store might treat you. Oh my lord. And then you might look at marketing, right? Oh, you market certain things, right? But sometimes you go to the store and you might order, for instance, you want a shoes, and you ask somebody for a shoe. Sometimes them left and so them come back, you know, and they don't tell that they're going on lunch or anything. They just left and say, all right. Sometimes you have to ask somebody else. Sometimes you go there to buy a shoes, and you might have some persons might sit with you and they ask you what type of shoes you want, where you're wearing the shoes to, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And also, let's say for instance, you going to a wedding, right? Alright, so they ask you, so you want the shoes, and you say yes, and you say to the person, maybe you ask the person if you have shirt, and you say, okay, this maybe this shirt would match with that, or the pants might match with that, or the tie, or whatever. So you have some customer care representative who will make sure that you have everything before you leave the store, so you don't have to go and come back, and then treat you nice, and then make sure show you where the cashiers are, and they tell you what are the things that they have on discount. Sometimes you don't even ask them question, and they're telling you everything, telling you what they have on sale. Sometimes you go there to buy things and you find yourself buying things you didn't even prepare to buy. Right. So the next one is the company. You have car dealer. One time, gone per car dealers, they used to sell cars. Now, if you don't have any money to buy the car, you can pay down for how much months, and you get the car when you pay down for the car. Nowadays, you have car dealers who might rent the car, right? So you can get if it's for maybe 2 weeks, 2 days, or whatever. Depends how long you want the car to rent for. So you have, so there's always a competition. So then you look at the prices also. If it's for 2 day, how much money you charge for 2 day, or if it's for a month or whatever, and the brand, how much it costs, and the list goes on. So there's always going to be competition once there's a business there, because you say, all right, then this is what you get for your money. You get this for the money, or that, whatever. There's always going to be competition. All right, so the dressmaker and the tailor. All right, so you have some dressmaker, they only make for female, right? And they maybe make for adults, right? While I have some dressmaker who might make for mother and daughter, right? I have some dressmaker, or I should say tailor, they can make for males and females, so you can get the all package. And then the price again. So some dressmaker, if a regular customer, maybe they might take off $100 or $1,000 for each time you come there to make a clothes. Or if you're a regular customer, they might give a price where kind of reasonable. Although some of them take so long to give you the clothes back and then something. So there's always gonna be competition. And they have some tailor or dressmaker. They make suits really nice and it look good on you, and therefore you will always want to go there. And so you will recommend them to other persons or some of your friends and say, okay, you can buy here and whatever, whatever, whatever. This goes on and on and on. Alright, so what are some of the positive thing about competitors? It pushes you to be nothing but the best. So alright, so if you know, say one company over there, so I look after food, right? You go make sure, say you are go look after the best food, right? You have some persons, you go to the restaurant and them just drop something in the box and you're gone. While they might have an next restaurant, yes, an next restaurant might ask you if you want to sit and eat. So it depends, and you're gonna always have competition to say, alright, we offer nothing but the best. If you want to eat or you want to carry out the food, right? So they're always making you to choose what you want. Also, they keep a high regard. Alright, time is going. Alright, so the price of goods will drop in a particular area. Also, it promote business owner to their, it leads to exports, as it make you aware of what is going on around you. Alright, so so I'm not going to off for what me say me I go discuss, but time is going, guys, and I am going to close my live because I have other things to do. I have things to do, places to go, and all the things to start up before the night come down. So guys, it was a pleasure being with you here today. Yes, I hope you have learned something. I've learned something today. Yes, from my friend there. And guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're a regular person, if you're a subscriber, if you're just viewing or whatever, I really appreciate it. Love, straight love. Yes, so guys, I really appreciate everything you do. Yes, I really appreciate it. So I'm going to close my live. Yes, so just big up yourself and just know, say, I love you same way. And if you don't come on my live, I love you same way. Yeah. So yeah, my friend are not trying to show up, I still love you same way. So just know, say, just one love. And I wish you guys all the best for the rest of the week. Remember, I have my live on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, I choose to maybe do games on Saturday most of the time because Kyle and him just want to be in everyone on my live them, whatever reason. Yes, and maybe on Sundays, hopefully I can discuss something and maybe I can learn something or you can learn something. So guys, just be good to one another. Marty, when I see you on my phone, where you come from? Them my hours here. I should have end my live long time. And I make you come catch me on my live. Eh? I wear myself over there so. But that's him understand because my phone scream now show me nothing. When you ready, just shut off sometime. But look here, you want somebody color you. I know say me color you. Cause I love color people. I love color people, you know. I work for your color. You see your friend? I pay trouble in give me. See him there. I pay trouble in give me. I have to tell him to stay inside. Marcy, I love you too. Oh, I love all of my viewers. I love all of them because if I never own them, I don't know how I manage. Look here, Marty, I don't know if church you come from them house or not. I don't know if church you come from or which church you go. My mind tell me Saturday church you going now. A Saturday day church I get the whole of Sunday for sleep. But through you carry feelings. You don't want to come from life. But wait till me hold you. You're going to see the real me. Because I don't know why your problem because you not talk. You not tell me. See your friend there. See your friend there. All of me walking while me in mark up. See him there? The top give me talking morning, noon and night. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Yes, and night start come down early now. One time night will come down 7 o'clock. Now night will come down by 6 o'clock. A bit after 6. So I can't sit down and wait for net and I have whole heap of things to do. Well, you know, country life say you have whole heap of work we have to do around the house. I'm not say like some people sit down for life whole day because I don't know if YouTube will pay people in or whatever, but YouTube not pay me. And besides, me not have a job at the moment. I am not working, but me not sit down and look like me are the worst. I have a garden in my back where me go plant little things. I'm alright, friend. Yes, guys. So I always have to get cracking. You understand me? I have to help myself because when I help yourself, nobody else not help you. I know. And like one time people used to give you things, them not giving up. Them not give you anything. So you have to get up after your ASS and find something no matter how. Why this when you can't tap in eyes on my ears? Yes, find something and do. Yes, people. So yes, guys, but look here. The Lord will make a way. You don't know when and how and why, but He will make a way. Just wait upon the Lord and be of good courage, and He shall strengthen you in all thy way. You don't know when He's gonna come true, but He will come true for you. We'll do it again for you. Bless you, my people. I love you. Enjoy your week and have a productive, a prosperous week until we meet again on Saturdays and Sunday. I love you so much, Marty. Make sure you go to church and learn what the pastor say, you know. I hope you get married. You're married, by the way. You're married. Bye, people. Take care of yourself. I love you too. Yes, Carlan.